What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So last night, as y'all know, we had the hurricane come through Wilmington, North Carolina. Honestly, I think it was a lot more wind and a little more destructive than people were, here you go, buddy. People were thinking it was going to be. But thankfully, we're good. We have a little bit of tree damage, but nothing too bad. After the last hurricane, we lost a bunch of trees. And so we cut a bunch of them out. We got a big backyard. We got a lot of work to do before our yard's where we want it. But I was nervous when I woke up last night. I saw what I thought was a big tree in the backyard. It was dark and super windy. I went back here, and it was the top of a tree that got blown out and landed in our yard. Almost took our brand new fence out, but it didn't. So I was going to show you all a little bit of this damage. What I really want to show you all today is some guns that I just got Cerakoted not too long ago. Wanted to share with y'all what Cerakoting is, why it can be such an awesome option for your gun. One for you know a specialized camo pattern, but two just for protection long term of your firearm. And then I'm also going to be putting some kills paint on some decoys I'm working on, so I was going to show you all that as well. But I'm going to take y'all back here real quick and give you all a little view of the backyard. Waiting on my buddy's chainsaw. I really need to just go ahead and buy a chainsaw, but I'm going to show y'all the damage. Don't judge me, our grass grows so quick back here, but this blew off of the top of that tree and almost got our fence, but definitely chainsaw worthy. If I went at this with a handsaw, I would be at it for a while, and not something I want to do. So we got some more, small branches down everywhere. It's going to take me half a day to clean all this up. There you go, buddy. Nice work. Half a day to clean all this up. Blew the umbrella over. I moved all our porch furniture inside. This table I flipped over here, so that's good. Got some brush in the duck boat and some other stuff. And then outside in the front yard, it's really just, let me flip it around here, really just little small branches. So really nothing bad, super blessed. Our power was out. We just got it back about an hour ago. So just giving you all the hurricane update here. Looks like Ocean Isle, Oak Island, Holden Beach, south of us on the coast here. Got hit much harder, a lot of flooding. And I saw, it hit as a 1, but there was gusts just off the beach up to like 140 miles an hour. So a lot more wind than people were really anticipating with this storm. But I have not heard of anything too crazy. I haven't heard of any deaths, which is such a blessing. As always, though, you just want to be safe with these hurricanes. And it was actually my wife and I's, our baby's best night of sleep during the hurricane. And unfortunately, we weren't sleeping well because the hurricane was coming through. But Fletcher, our son, slept for about 7 hours straight. So we were thankful for that. And hopefully that'll continue as the days continue. He'll keep sleeping a little bit better. But let's go inside and bring the dog. Come on, dogs. Go inside, and I'm going to show you all these guns. I'm actually going to put some oil on them, clean them up a little bit, and then we'll jump in the garage and paint up some of those decoys. But I'll see you in a second. Stay tuned. All right, so back inside. I'm going to go back to the office. Also, I know I said don't judge me about the grass, but also don't judge me about my office. It is pretty messy. Let's see here. Grab these guns real quick. There's the shotgun. I'll carry this in here where I'm going to clean it. Oh. Come on. There you go. Go grab the rifle. Go. Boom. There they are. All right, I'm going to switch over to the big camera because it's going to be a little bit easier to talk to you about these guns. Doing that right now. Let's get this thing fired up. Turn it on. What's going on, guys? So these are 2 of the 3 guns that I've had Cerakoted here recently. First time Cerakoting. This rifle I haven't had in the woods at all since I've done it. It still looks brand new. I've actually hunted this gun all through turkey season. This is a Benelli Super Black Eagle 2. Hunted this all through turkey season. Crawling through the woods, crawling through thorns and thickets, and it's held up super well. I mean, when you first see that Cerakoting, like, that doesn't look like it's going to hold up very well. But it actually holds up extremely well. I need to put some oil on both these guns and clean them up a little bit, but I got a guy here in town. It's Cape Fear Cerakote. You can also ship your guns to him. He does a great job, really competitive price. Really awesome guy that just does some really nice work. But this was a black Super Black Eagle too. That was my dad's that I got when he passed away. And just hunting in the salt here, the salt water. I don't know if y'all have ever hunted the salt water, but those kind of matte black shotguns rust extremely easily. You'll see it in the freshwater as well. But I mean, just after a morning of hunting with a little bit of spray on the boat, onto the gun, you'll have rust. I mean, you've got to stay on top of it. So this gun was actually in pretty good condition, but I just wanted to go ahead because I decided I was going to use this gun as a loaner gun for clients that hop on the boat. So I wanted to go ahead and get it Cerakoted to just give it that extra protection. So what I've done, I don't know if y'all can tell, but if you've seen the Duckwater Ocean 21 that I've got, it's the same camo pattern. And so I've gotten him to copy that simple camo pattern, but these colors, they look really, really great in so many different conditions, so many different landscapes, if you will. It's kind of a grayish, they're both gray colors, but they're greenish grays. I mean, to the eye right here, I don't know what it looks like on the camera as much, but it definitely looks, like a green. People are very confused when I say they're both grays. And this matches our ocean watercolor extremely well in the wintertime. So not that the gun being camoed out there is that important, but it does blend into the boat. This is the same color I'm going to repaint my layout boat as well. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video about that in the next week or two. If this hurricane hadn't hit us yesterday, I was going to try to have the paint and be doing that today, but I'm not. So this was all black Browning 270. I've had this gun for a long time. My dad got me this gun when I was a kid, and this has just been the rifle I've shot for a long time. All black, and I just want to do something a little different with it. And so I went with this kind of olive green and did this, I forget the name of this black here. And I was gonna do my scope, but I just kept my scope the way it is because I'm actually thinking I'm gonna upgrade my scope here shortly. But just a great protective layer for your gun that holds up really, really well. It's almost kind of like powder coating, but a little bit different. And just so many options. The options of colors and patterns are just endless when it comes to Cerakoting your gun. So definitely, if you've got a new gun that you want to protect long term, especially just a all black. If you've got the camo dip on your guns, that's going to protect it for a long time. My other Super Black Eagle 2, which is at the gunsmith right now because the choke is stuck in it. That gun was, as beat up as any SBE2 could be. It was, all the dip was coming off of it, and there was rust on a lot of it, and that gun actually had caught on fire in my truck in high school. And the stock here was kind of melted down, and we sanded it all down. I finally, that was the inspiration to Cerakote that, and once I got that one done, I got these other guns done as well. But that gun just looks like a brand new gun now. Obviously the stock's still a little jacked up from when it caught on fire the one time in high school and my truck burned down. That's a whole other story for y'all sometime. If y'all want me to do a video explaining that day, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to do it. But it's a whole video story. It's quite the story. But yeah, just great guns. I plan to Cerakote all my firearms eventually. It's not the cheapest thing ever, but it's not expensive. I think it was $225 per gun here. And obviously the more intricate you go in different colors and different camo patterns, you can spend a little bit more money, but it's really not that bad, especially, as an investment into the life of a firearm. So, Cape Fear Cerakoting is a great place to go if you're local here in North Carolina, but if you're not, just look up Cerakoting in your area. I will write Cerakoting in the description, but I cannot tell you how to spell it. It's very confusing. I think it's with a C-E-R, but it'll be in the description if you don't know how to spell it. But I'm gonna clean these real quick, get some oil in these, and then we'll jump in the garage and we'll put a coat of that paint like I was talking about on some decoys I'm working on, and then we'll see what happens from there. But here we go. Sweet. Well, I got this gun cleaned. This one's pretty darn clean. I think my guy cleaned it really, really well when he Cerakoted it, and so not gonna mess with that one. This one was hunted all turkey season, and that's the first time I've cleaned it, which is kind of sad, but I just, you know, turkey season was ending and guiding was getting really, really busy, and sometimes you forget about your shotgun. You stick it in the closet and let it sit there for a little while, and then all of a sudden one day you're like, holy crap, I gotta clean my shotgun. So that was today for me. So I'm gonna put these up, jump in the garage. We're gonna paint up some decoys real quick, or put a coat of paint on some decoys real quick, and I will see y'all out there in just a second. All right, so I am heading out to the garage. Picked me up some new paintbrushes the other day. Just gotta get these decoys done here before too long. I need to make a little space on my workbench out here because it is, as y'all saw the other day, pretty messy. It's very hard for me to stay organized, you know, any time of the year, but especially peak guide season in the summer. It gets a little dirty out here, a little unorganized. I try to keep it clean, but it gets unorganized. Oh, there's too much tension on that rod. So for those of y'all that didn't know this, if you leave a rod leaned up against the wall with the rod bending, you can put permanent bend in that rod. Same deal if you like leave it up against some chairs like this. You want to set it at a point on the rod where it doesn't actually flex the rod due to the weight of it leaning against the wall. If you put, you know, it straight up against the wall where the tip's bent back like this, hard to see here, but where the rod's bending like this, and you let it sit there for a while, especially in the heat of the summer, you will permanently bend that rod. So be careful not to do that. Flip this camera back around here. Just making a little space here so we can paint up a couple decoys real quick. I need to go grab a cup, put some paint in. Actually, I got one right there. That's perfect. Too many fly reels and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go put some braid on my new Siegler reels tomorrow, I believe. I need to put that on the Jones Brothers when I get it back. This is the anode that goes on the bottom. I need to do these heads as well. I'll show you how to do that. Maybe not today. It might be a little hot to fire up the old torch. But let's see here. Just got to put the second. See how I've painted them with this Kills paint on one side. Just need to go ahead and hit the other side. And then these will be ready for some black paint. Just trying to make these indestructible. These are full foam decoys here, so when they get shot a lot sea duck hunting, they'll hold up. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And we'll be good to go. Start with these couple. Just shaking this paint up here a little bit. And put it in the. Actually, I can just paint it right out of this. Dip the paintbrush right in the bucket. I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to buy some more before too long. Go. Very durable paint here. Some guys will just paint these decoys with Kills. Alright. Hope I'm in the frame here. So I'm going to come back over these with black, but I've already wrestle coated these decoys, and putting this on here for just a little. This might be overkill, but I just want these decoys to hold up season after season. So I'm trying to give them every advantage because they get beat up sea duck hunting for sure. Let's see. I'm already sweating out here. It is hot. I'm ready for some cooler temps. You can hear my neighbor running his chainsaw right now, cutting up some trees that fell over last night in the hurricane. As soon as he's done with it, I'm going to go grab it and get to work. So, me and my wife were talking. We're like, would we rather live in California I'm just getting a nice thick coat on here. Prop them up a little bit, get the keel done. This is really just sealing this decoy up really well. The wrestle coating does a good job of it, and then the wrestle coating. I keep calling it wrestle coating because of the way it's spelled. And I'm very new to this whole decoy thing, but it is a lot of fun, and you know, shooting birds over decoys that you've at least painted or put some time into is cool. I'm not one of these like hardcore decoy carvers, but I think if I had some time, it might be something for my older age. Start carving some or painting up some decoys and carving them. I'm already pouring sweats. Alright guys, well I got Kills paint on a couple of these decoys here. It is just scorching hot in here. I'm already dumping sweat. So if you like this vlog video, press the thumbs up button. I'm getting better and better at these as I do them. Let me know what y'all want to see in these vlog videos. I'm just going to try to start uploading a lot more videos again. It's hard for me to film fishing content weekly just because of my guiding schedule. Inshore, it's very hard to film while I'm actually guiding. Off the beach, it's a little bit easier. So as fall approaches and trout season too, I'll be doing more fishing videos. And when I have days off, I'll be doing some fishing videos. But these vlog videos around the house, you know, just some of my fishing and hunting chores that I'm doing. I hope you all are enjoying them. And subscribe to the channel if you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.